Hello YouTube, JSRM back here again, doing another video on one of my decks. This week I will be doing my mono red burn deck. It's probably my second favorite out of my decks, my green one being my favorite at the time. I do realize I forgot to do my sideboard of that deck. I will want to do an update video on that, probably a week or two. I will include that sideboard mainly because I actually didn't have one at the time. All I had was like naturalizes, but I'll explain that later. So first off, I have 21 lands, all full art because I'm a full art junkie. I love it. So 21, and then to the deck, the creatures. I have 2 Goblin Arsonist, great card. 1 mana, 1/1, blows up, does another one. Next, I have 2 Spike Shottlers. Sorry for the glare. 1 mana, 1/1, pay 3, does its power, or its toughness and damage. Great to kill off those pesky 1/1s you're going against. 3 Grim Lavamancers. Another great card. They're all great cards. It's a great game. Then 3 Chandra's Phoenix. Love this card. This card's won me some games. 3 mana for a 2/2 flying with haste. Goes to the graveyard to cast a spell or an instant or sorcery. Comes back to your hand. 4 not 4. Next is the wow, I can read. Stormblood Berserker. 4 of those, that's what I meant to say. Great card. 2 mana for a Bloodthirst 2, and he has to be blocked by 2 or more creatures, so usually you bring them out, and then he's usually unblockable early game. And if they do, they have to sacrifice 2 creatures for 1. So then the money cards for Stormkirk Nobles. Amazing, amazing. Oh, how amazing. 1 mana for 1/1, can't be blocked by humans. He does damage to your health. He gets a +1/+1 counter. I have only 1 Hero of Oxid Ridge. I would like a second one, so I can have 2. 4 mana for 4/2 haste battle cry. When he comes in the field, creatures with 1 or more, or 1 or less toughness cannot block this turn. And for the second one that I don't have, I have a placeholder. I have the Chandra's Phoenix, just placeholding that. I'll probably take her, if I get a second one, I'll take her out. And then the other 3 Planeswalkers, for a total of 4, are 3 Koths. I love Koth. He's an amazing card. Changes games. Like if you get his ultimate off, you basically win. There's not much they can do because I'll read it to you. Well, it's +1. He's got +1. He starts off with 3 loyalty counters. +1 is untap a target mount and becomes a 4/4 creature for until end of turn. You can attack with it, or you can retap that for land, which is another good use of it. -2 is you add 1 mountain to your mana pool for each mountain you control, and then -5 you get an emblem that says mountains you control have. You can tap the mountain and do 1 damage to target player or creature. Great. So you have 10 mountains on your field. By the time you get his ult off, you can tap each turn. You can tap all 10 for 10 damage, and there's nothing they can do about it since it's ability. Unless they have a card that says you can't play abilities or whatever. So he is amazing. You get his ult off, you usually win. One great combo I've loved seeing, someone told me about, I've tried it, it's amazing. You play Koth, turn 4, uses -2, which kind of hurts, but he uses -2 to get 4 mana back, and then you play Chandra's Phoenix, and you have 2 of them out at the same time. It's a great combo. If you have both in your hand, of course. Now into the spells. 3 Volt Charges, 3 mana for doing 3 damage, and then Proliferate. Oh my gosh, I didn't have these at first, but then I found out about them, and I love them because they proliferate, upgrading your Planeswalkers or your Stormkirk Noble or your Stormblood Berserker, and like it's amazing because turn you bring him out, uses +1, he's a 4, and then next turn you Volt Charge, Proliferate, he's a 5, so totally unexpected. He's already can use his ult. 2 turns. It's great. Then I run 3 Incinerates, 2 mana to do 3 damage. Creature can't be regenerated. Crazy good card. Would love to have Lightning Bolts, but you know those aren't standard. Wizards is awesome. 2 Brimstone Volleys. I just got crushed last Friday night by these. Guy did 1 damage to me and did double Brimstone Volley, and yeah, it sucked. But yeah, 3 mana for 3 damage. It's got a morbid effect. If a creature dies this turn, it does 5 damage instead. Yes. And then I have 4 Shrine of Burning Rages. This card is amazing. I sometimes think about going down to 3 because I hate, you know, having 3 in my hand or 2 in my hand. It's not bad, but there's a lot of stuff I'd like to play. I hate just holding on to it. I feel like it should be on the field. It's getting charges, but it's 2 mana artifact. Beginning of your upkeep or whenever you cast a red spell, put a counter on it. Whenever you feel like it, you can pay 3 mana and tap it and sacrifice it, and do that damage, however many counters are on it, to whatever you feel like, creatures or players. Crazy good card. Helps you like when you're burning people down, get them down to like 10 health, get that up to 10, pay 3 mana, and they're dead, and there's not much they can do about it. Next I have 2 Arc Trails, 2 mana for 2 damage to 1 target, 1 damage to another target. I would love to have I want a 3rd one. I only have 2, but I need a 3rd one. So as a placeholder, I have just a Glatonic Blast, 1 mana for 2 damage. I used to run Shock, but it's the same thing as a Shock, only this has Metalcraft. It is 4 damage if you control 3 more artifacts. For the odd chance I have 3 of these on the field, 3 Shrine of Burning Rages. So that's why that's up there instead of Shock, just the odd chance. But I would if I get a 3rd Arc Trail, I will take this out and put that in there. I just can't find anyone with Arc Trails because they're missing, apparently. So that's my mono red burn deck. I play standard, so it's all standard stuff for what is it? The Innistrad block series in November 2011. My sideboard consists of. I just got this card. I really like it. I'll probably put it in for like mono red versus mono red decks. Is when all the creatures are low level. It's Whip Flare, 2 mana for just 2 damage to each non-artifact creature. So that's pretty awesome. It'll clear the board of a lot of the early game stuff. Then for mono red things, I have 2 Persilisk Myers, 2 mana for a 1/1. If it blows up, it does. If it dies, it goes to the graveyard. It does 2 damage instead of 1 from like the Goblin Arsonist. So I'll take those out and put these guys in if I go against mono red. I have another 2 Brimstone Volleys. And then going against artifact decks, have 4 Manic Vandals. 3 mana for a 2/2. Enter the battlefield, destroy target artifact. I guess it's kind of for another mono red if I go against people who use the Shrine of Burning Rages. And then against blue counter decks, I have 2 Mana Barbs. Not sure how I feel about these. Playing this actually lost me the game once, but it's probably my fault. I played it really bad. So that's another video though. So yeah, that's my red deck. Leave comments, like it if you want, subscribe, and leave me some feedback on my deck, how I could change it, and then if there's any type of decks that you'd like me to do my next video or in the future. I have quite a bit. I have vampires, I have blue-white human/control, which I'm modifying that a little bit. I want to make it probably a little bit less aggro-y and a little bit more control-y. I have an elf deck, I have a Eldrazi deck, I have blue-black control, infect. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see, and I will do it. After I go through all my decks, I'll probably be doing just like some matches, play some games with people with my decks, and do a little commentary on the game. So yeah, thanks for watching.